God to be in control of everything? We want believers to be the ones writing the laws. Yes, guilty as charged.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Liberal Loudmouth. So today I'm going to talk about a guy named Feucht. Probably most of you have never heard of him, but he's an evangelical missionary activist / political whatever. I mean, he kind of does everything. He's also a musician. He did start a foundation called the Light a Candle Foundation. They do a lot of good work. You know, I have to give props to somebody who puts their money where their mouth is. So he believes in Christianity. He thinks that, that's to take care of everybody, and he goes out and he actually does it. Kudos to this guy. But for some reason, this guy, Feucht, who has once stated that the murder of George Floyd was an injustice, is now kind of teetering on the brink of extremism. So I'm going to go ahead and play some of these clips, and I think you'll get what I'm saying.
It's all part of the king coming back. That's what we're practicing for. That's why hell hates it that we're worshiping at every capital across America.
All right, well, there you have it. He says that the king's coming back, and that's what they're practicing for. I believe what he's referring to is the second coming of Christ, where all these things, the natural disasters and all these things, signify that he's coming back and he's going to come and save us all, that kind of deal. We've heard this before. People like Warren Jeffs. You remember Warren Jeffs, the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints church? Yeah, the one that was busted with child trafficking. I mean, he, was like top 10 most wanted at some point once they realized, man, this guy's 60 wives and all of their kids and stuff that he's been, getting to it. Anyway, let's continue.
That's why we get called. Well, you're Christian nationalists. You want the kingdom to be the government. Yes. You want God to come and overtake the government. Yes. You want Christians to be the only ones that, yes, we do. We wouldn't be a disciple of Jesus if we didn't believe that.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. So he's saying they only want Christians to be in government, and you wouldn't be a disciple if you didn't also believe this. The First Amendment, I mean, you could read it 12 different ways if you wanted to, with your own personal bias, but I'm pretty sure you can clearly tell that it was meant to keep religion out of the government. Yet here he is pushing this rhetoric that they need to be in charge because apparently they're the only ones that know how to do anything. Yet, I hate to break it to you, you guys don't have such a great track record on things, with the priests and all that stuff, the crusades and, getting rid of people and offing people because they just didn't agree with you, the witch trials. I mean, we could go on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, let's continue.
We want God to be in control of everything. We want believers to be the ones writing the laws. Yes, guilty as charged. I mean, it's funny when I meet Christians where I'm like, I'm like, have you read the Great Commission? Like, this is actually what we want.
So it's clear what the guy's intent is. He wants Christians only to be in government. He wants only Christians to be writing laws. He wants only Christian values to be doing anything. Why?
Because the king is coming. Our master is coming.
Aren't these the same people that call themselves wolves? We're wolves. Y'all are sheep. Anybody else see the irony there?
Our king.
But I'm a wolf.
I ain't buying it, folks. I just can't get on board with this. I can't get on board with this at all. But don't let Sean get all of the credit for this, because this guy, Jackson Lahmeyer, who's a pastor at the Sheridan Church, well, he also believes this. And he posted on Facebook recently, and I'll put it up here for you to see. He posted on there in agreement with Sean and victimizing himself. Oh gosh, they're coming after us. He sent out an email to everybody on this email list that he has. They're attacking us. They hate Christians. 80% of Oklahomans are Christians. But for some reason, they think that the 80% Christian population in Oklahoma just isn't enough. And they keep claiming the reason that these public schools are so bad is because there's not enough religion. Folks, you can't get away from religion in Oklahoma. You can't do it. I'm an atheist, but I didn't want my kids to be tainted by my own personal beliefs for God, because I believe fully that that is a decision for each person to make. Because to me, I can teach right and wrong and give a moral compass to my children that is completely devoid of any religious context whatsoever. And that's what I did. I wanted them to make that decision for themselves, because that is a very personal decision between the person and the person's God that they believe in. That's what I believe. So the reason that I didn't push atheism or, non-belief onto my kids is that I believe as a parent, my voice and my view is going to affect their belief a lot more. And I didn't want to do that because I don't think that's fair. They should have the option and right to believe however they want to believe on their own terms. And maybe that was a mistake of mine, because we're talking kindergarten, daycare. My kids were, God loves me and I pray in and this, that, and this, they were going to school and learning this at school. So nobody can tell me that religion isn't in school, because it absolutely is. So my kids are Christian. My wife is a pagan and I'm an atheist. And that's America. But I'm not going to push myself onto other people. And I would expect the same level of respect from everybody else. So when Jackson Lahmeyer gets up there and he starts saying, yes, the Christians need to be in charge of the government, and Sean gets up there saying, yes, the Christians need to be in charge of the government. No, they don't. No. That is a private matter for you. Do not disrespect my ability to have my own thoughts, or my kids' ability, or my wife's ability, because I won't stand for it. All right, everybody, that's it for now. This is the Liberal Loudmouth, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.